Still dry across the valley this afternoon. As we mentioned earlier, there's a chance for storms to fire up and build south into the valley this evening. See to the north, our immediate north, not much is going on in Brooks and Jim Hall counties. A couple of small showers fired up near Falfurrias, but have kind of fallen apart. Farther to the north, there are some bigger storms, even some severe thunderstorm warnings here just east of the northeast of Laredo. So some bigger storms here, all moving slowly to the south. If they hold together, which it's still a bit iffy there, we could maybe see some storms try to move into parts of the valley later this evening, especially as we get toward anytime between about 7 o'clock and midnight. So have to wait and see, but kind of watch the radar, watch the weather here this evening and see if anything is coming to the south, because there is a small chance to see some severe thunderstorms as well. So again, not a big chance, but this evening, best chance of a storm between about 7 p.m. and midnight. Probably if you narrow it down, your better chance of a storm might be in the upper parts of the valley over Star and Hidalgo counties, but that part remains to be seen. You know, storms could be moving slowly if they hold together, so you may get as much as 1 to 3 inches of rain in spots. Again, this is if they hold together, and there's a small chance for severe weather, including some hail and strong winds if a storm maintains that intensity. But, you know, out of all those storms in the area we just showed you, there's only a couple of them that are about that intense right now, so it's not like every storm is that strong. Rain chances, we kind of graph it, go up this evening. Again, this is assuming that storms can hold together. This is, you know, a little more hypothetical here, but between about 7 p.m. and midnight, rain chances peak at around 30 to 40% and then go back down the rest of the night. Still enough moisture for maybe a couple of smaller showers during the day tomorrow, but rainfall amounts look to be pretty low if anything does occur tomorrow. Temperatures right now are running mostly in the 80s. We're at 89 in McAllen, 84 in Brownsville, and 84 in Port Isabel. You can see the storms to the north. There's actually a cold front up here, but the front slowing up and the rain's kind of blowing out ahead of it. But the fastest moving storms are moving through Houston and to the south now into the Gulf. So kind of this area near Houston is moving, speeding offshore. The western side of this is much, much slower and not moving as far to the south as quickly, but it still could hold together and maybe get in here as we get towards sunset or later. So that's why we have to watch it for some storm chances later this evening. Now, Future Track kind of locks onto this idea now. If you look at 7 p.m., it shows us being dry, and as we get toward about 9 and 10 o'clock, it tries to hold some of the storms together, moving southward and maybe reaching parts of the valley by then toward midnight or 1 a.m. and then fading away. So again, chances for a storm to fire up this evening, so it's why you want to watch the skies. Tomorrow, some clouds may be around like today, kind of partly to mostly cloudy. A couple of showers may pop up. This may be overdone, but there is a chance for a couple smaller showers tomorrow. So the first 1-5-7-day forecast, still not looking for a lot of hot weather, but highs mainly in the 80s in most areas through the weekend. Chances of rain tomorrow and Thursday go down to about 10% or so. By Friday, mainly dry, kind of breezy, but there still might be an isolated shower for Good Friday, and really any time through the weekend. Most of the time it's dry, but stays rather breezy and humid. But stay tuned. We'll keep tracking any rain chances in your first 1-5 forecast on Channel 5 News at 5.